I started this channel primarily to share what I've learned, and I plan to keep doing so as I continue to learn new things. This is because I've found that some of my friends aren't very knowledgeable about investing and where they should put their money. And I figured that perhaps some other people out there could benefit from some guidance as well. We don't get much financial education in school, so hopefully this channel can be of help to you. Please keep in mind that I am just someone on the internet, and the information provided here is based on my personal research and should not be interpreted as financial advice. In today's video, I am going to show you a tax-free retirement account for Filipinos. This is called Personal Equity and Retirement Account, PERA in short. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn about PERA and how it works. So PERA, what is this exactly? It is a retirement savings vehicle or platform designed specifically for Filipinos. It is a platform where you can put money while you are working, so you will have money to live off when you retire. As you are aware, we live in a third world country where saving for retirement is not a high priority. Unlike other wealthy countries such as Australia and the United States, where sophisticated and well-established retirement products are available, we do not have many retirement products or one that encourages us to save for retirement. For example, Australia has a superannuation industry, which is their retirement industry, which allows them to grow their money in preparation for retirement. In the Philippines, if you work, you and your employer must contribute to your SSS or GSIS. And when you retire, you can claim pension from these two. In retirement, the income or pension you get from SSS and GSIS will be used to cover your living expenses. If you do not have any other sources of income, such as income from rental properties, a business, etc., you will have to rely only on your SSS and GSIS to survive. Most retirees will tell you that their SSS or GSIS is not enough to support them in retirement because medical bills already account for a significant amount of their expenses. At retirement, we aren't quite healthy. It's great if you're young, but as we age, we become frail. PERA was established to supplement any SSS, GSIS, or employer-sponsored retirement income. This means that in addition to your SSS and GSIS pensions, you will receive a pension from your PERA. This is applicable if you open a PERA and deposit money into it. Essentially, the goal of opening a PERA is to save money for retirement so that you can live comfortably. You will be financially stable and self-sufficient. You won't have to ask your children or other relatives for money. So, who is eligible to open a PERA account? A Filipino citizen with the capacity to contract and have a tax identification number can be a PERA contributor. How much can you contribute to a PERA? The maximum total annual contribution is 100,000, except for overseas Filipinos who can contribute up to 200,000 pesos annually. For married individuals, each spouse can contribute up to 100,000 pesos. Please note that the maximum total annual contribution will also increase as the rate of inflation increases. To put things in perspective, if you are 25 years old, wish to retire at the age of 60 and start maximizing your PERA contribution every year, meaning you make a monthly contribution of 8,333, that's 100,000 divided by 12. If you put in a regular amount of 8,333 per month or 100,000 pesos per year for 35 years, that is 60, your retirement age less than your current age, and you earn interest rate of 5% every year, your PERA will have grown to 9,483,252.93. So after 35 years, with 3.5 million being the total of your starting balance or deposits. To keep things simple, if you don't account for inflation, your total investment is 3.5 million. That's 100,000 pesos multiplied by 35. This translates to 5,983,000 in total earnings or income from your PERA assets. You only invested 3.5 million, but then you earned 5.9 million. So your total PERA assets after 35 years will be 9.4 million. And that 9.4 million will be all yours. They are not taxed, they are entirely yours. These are the products that can be held inside your PERA. First, unit of UITF. So these are managed funds offered primarily by banks. And as far as I am aware, the only product right now that we can invest in as PERA contributor. Shares of stock of mutual funds, annuity contract. Annuity is a product where you pay a lump sum amount of money in return for a fixed income. Insurance pension product, pre-need pension plan, share of stock, or other security listed and traded in a local exchange, exchange traded bonds, government securities, any other category of investment products or outlet which the concerned regulatory authority may allow for PERA purposes, provided that the product must be non-speculative, readily marketable, and with a track record of regular income payments to investors. Unfortunately, only BDO, BPI, and PNB are the administrators of PERA in the Philippines. Administrator meaning they administer or provide the products and oversee the PERA of the contributor, which is us, and they are approved by the government. You can create an account with any of these banks to save for your retirement. Start as soon as possible. It's worth noting that PERA law was passed in 2008, but the products didn't hit the market until 2016, which was 8 years later. This was really a huge undertaking, and if you start now, you will be one of the early birds. Please note that BDO was the first to get the approval to be a PERA administrator. That is all for today. I hope you learned something. In my next video, I'll go through the advantages and disadvantages of a PERA, as well as the parties involved, such as the administrator, custodian, and investment manager, aside from us, the contributor. Please consider subscribing and clicking the like button for the YouTube algorithm if you enjoyed this video. It will really help a lot in growing this channel. If a large number of you like this video, it shows you find it informative, and the YouTube algorithm will then recommend this video to other people. So who share your interests, who anyone interested in learning more about personal finance or this topic will be able to watch it. Thank you so much.